ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba da ba ba. Oh, ignore those. All right, time for another day of Alternate Battlegrounds. Oh yeah, let's do it. Here we go. Oh man, I'm so excited. Dude, what the f? Well, I've got a I've got an interesting video for you today. I was banned permanently in Alternate Battlegrounds, and I'm gonna explain just why. It all started when I was playing Alternate Battlegrounds. I forgot what day it was on. But I remember, oh sorry, it was on March 1st, and I was fighting teamers. Now, teamers on their own aren't usually a problem, you know, you just deal with them, whatever. But these guys were persistent, and I was using a very special character that not many people know much about. That character being KJ. This character when it was released anyway, it was still well in its development phase, and it still kinda is. The character is really buggy, there's a lot of invincibility bugs, giant iframes, stuff that, you know, players can't control when they have KJ. And there are combatants to, you know, some of the stuff that causes KJ to do that. And, you know, I've done it in the past, and I've been warned by a moderator. I was banned for 7 days, and that was a fair punishment. But I haven't done anything like that ever since, which was like over a month ago, almost 2 months ago. The invincibility glitch that I discovered is that if you use 20 Series 3, which is his drop kick, and you run and you don't hit anything, it makes him invincible until you use an attack on somebody else. And then he's not invincible anymore until you use 3 again. The reason for this is because the game puts you into an iframe when you start running, and it puts you out of it once you hit someone. But it confuses the game when you run and you don't hit anybody because it still thinks you're in that cutscene where you're running, so then it just makes you invincible until you actually hit somebody again. The only other time I've used this glitch, after my ban of course, was during, you know, when I was fighting these guys. These guys were hacking, doing crazy shenanigans. You can literally see it right here. And this is me without using the glitch. They're destroying me, but I used the glitch on them, and I got them to leave, and everybody, you know, got to enjoy playing AB. They got their peace and quiet, as peaceful as AB gets in a fighting game. But that's the only other time I've ever used an invincibility glitch after my ban. That's my only exception to using it. So what am I saying here? What's my point? The point that I'm trying to make here is that after I was told to stop using invincibility glitches, etc., I've stopped using it on players in battle. Unless if it's a hacker, of course, as I've shown you. Because those are honestly not too hard to find in AB for some reason. So if I wasn't using an invincibility glitch or bug, how the heck did I get banned? Well, that's an annoying story. It's because the devs decided to add massive iframes for every single one of his attacks. Yeah. If you don't know, KJ is based off of this independent YouTube animated series where the stick figure guy breaks his phone, whatever, he gets mad, he starts fighting armies of people. Basically, the games, you know, games with him in it were coding, like, off of him. So he was able to take on armies of people, right? So they had to code him in such a way to where he could, of course, replicate that in-game. And so what they decided to do was make massive iframes for every attack to make it 20 times easier to take on 7 or 8 people at a time. Which is good in theory, right? That's a good idea on paper, but not the best idea when, you know, moderators aren't informed of this, because then they think when that, you know, when people look almost invincible in game, they don't know that that's how that person was just coded. And this is why, you know, I don't blame the moderator in this situation who banned me, for banning me. Of course, I do blame them for other things in this situation. But I don't blame them for banning me, because if somebody sends you a video of somebody looking almost invincible, and you don't know much about KJ, yeah, you're gonna ban them because it looks like they're cheating. So the teamers that I was fighting in that game ended up reporting me, even though I explained to them. As you can see here, I was trying to explain to them how KJ works. They just decided not to listen at all. So they ended up reporting me, I get banned, and yeah, I ended up getting permanently banned. And so the situation now is that I sent an appeal, and I've tried to talk to the moderator. The reason I'm mad at the moderator now, I wasn't mad at them for banning me, I was mad at them for not giving me the chance to explain myself, and they weren't open to listening at all. They basically just ended up ignoring me, which, you know, okay, but if you ban someone and, you know, like, they're trying to explain their side of the story and they have evidence that they're innocent, they're trying to explain it to you, don't just brush them off, because that's not okay. Like, someone you banned is coming to you with evidence of their innocence, and you don't even give them a chance. Like, you can see in these images right here that he just kind of, like, shuts me down, and then he never responds, and it's been, like, almost a week. I'm not gonna show who it was or their name, because I don't feel like doing that is gonna fix anything. I don't feel like trying to be like, hey, look at this guy. This guy's so dumb for not listening to this other person who clearly has evidence they're innocent or anything like that, you know? Not only is it harassing this person, it's just like, it's not worth it, and it's not gonna help anyone. So when people keep asking me, like, who's the mod that did this? Who did this to you? I'm like, I'm not gonna tell you. It's fine. I'm gonna figure it out, because like, you know, at the end of the day, it's not really his fault for me getting banned. It's the people who reported me whose fault it was, and, you know, it's the fault that there was never any communication to moderators about KJ's mechanics, and they never really figured that out. I'm not blaming the devs. I'm blaming just, like, communication in general about this sort of stuff. I did let the mod know how I felt, like, about them, like, not being very open to, like, listening or trying to hear my side of the story, and just, like, kind of just going with the flow, because, like, that's not really okay to do when somebody's trying to, like, talk to you about something, to try and tell you that, no, you've got it all wrong, and I want to share my side with you to try and get you to understand, like, what's actually happening. I know they read it. I know they did. They just decided not to answer and kind of, like, brush me off, because they, I saw that they were online. They had their phone, it had the phone open icon every time I sent a message. Like, they obviously skimmed through it, at least read it. I let them know that, you know, they shouldn't be doing that. They should, you know, if you ban someone, be open to hearing, you know, like, what they have to say, because, you know, like, what if they didn't do it? What if they didn't actually do it? And what if this person was falsely banned? Don't you want to, like, hear what they have to say? Or, you know. But since that didn't work out, I ended up sending a ban appeal, and that's where things get a little sad, because you can only send an appeal once. You can't send an appeal for the same situation, so whatever happens, happens, and my appeal got denied. So, as of right now, I'm permanently banned from Alternate Battlegrounds. There's no way to appeal it again. I have one person who's working on this to try and fix the problem for me, to see whatever they can do. If that doesn't work out, though, I'm releasing this video and pinging any of the staff that I can to get them to notice this. That way they can fix this problem, and we can all try to move forward together. And if, even after this video, they still see that I'm in the wrong, okay, I'll, you know, obviously you guys aren't listening, because you've got all the proof you really need. Like, I've explained it. You guys can even you can use the character yourselves if you ask permission from, like, a mod. I even offered my own services, like, hey, if you temporarily unban me, I can load into the game, and I can show you this is how it works. I told that mod, you can rewind, you can look at my message, I said that to him. Like, you can unban me, I can show you how it works. But, you know, yeah. I don't know what else to do if you guys aren't gonna listen to this. But yeah, I hope this kind of, like, you know, made some of you listen, maybe more open to, like, hearing me out. Like, I didn't do anything. Like, you know, it's like, that's just how he was coded. I can't really control that. But, yeah, that's it. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, I hope this problem gets solved. If not, okay, I'll move on. Alternate Battlegrounds isn't the only game on Roblox. I'll find other games, like this one, that I'm playing that I really suck at, because I'm playing it on computer for better quality for this video. I'm okay at this game on mobile. I suck at using PC. I'm only good with PC Minecraft and whatever. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna go now. Peace out.